Now, Facebook has denied that it's losing customers, saying that it is pleased with growth. New figures show that users in the US, Britain and Canada are deserting the social network 7 years after it went online there. Inside Facebook says 6 million American users defriended Facebook just last month. The social networking site questioned the numbers and said that more than 50% of their active users log on to Facebook in any given day. And it is still gaining friends in emerging markets with strong growth in India, Brazil and Indonesia. Well, Facebook is one of the most closely watched private companies in the world. And with talk of a potential IPO in 2012 and a possible value that could be pegged north of $100 billion, tech investors are increasingly looking for hidden gems. According to Ernst & Young, investment deals for Europe averaged around $5 million compared to $15 million in the US last year. Well, one company that is attracting investors and indeed attention is Wildfire Interactive. Wildfire is a Silicon Valley-based technology firm that specialises in the development of tools for social networking sites. And even they say that Europe could be the place to be. Well, my next guest, Victoria Ransom, launched Wildfire's new London location, and she joins me now to talk about it. Hi there.
Hi.
Can you just begin by telling us a little bit more about the company and the services that it provides and
Sure.
who uses them?
Absolutely. So Wildfire is a social media marketing technology company. So we basically created a suite of tools that really help companies to grow their audience, engage their audience and monetize their audience via social networks like Facebook, like Twitter, like YouTube and other social channels. So things like everything from tools that really make it very, very easy to run engaging social media marketing campaigns like contests, coupons, giveaways, group deals,
right.
To being able to monitor your performance, see how your competitors are performing in social media. So really a complete suite for your social media marketing needs.
Now, you've got some very, very big clients. Facebook's been
yes,
very
Facebook's
involved
a client
with
and an
you.
investor, actually.
Indeed, exactly.
Yes.
Also, Pepsi, Unilever. I'm kind of interested in why you need to leave Silicon Valley, because you seem to have it all right there. Why come to Europe? What does it offer you?
Yeah, so Silicon Valley's been a great base for us, but we actually have a lot of clients in Europe already. So one of the reasons is just we can provide a much better service if we're based here, we're in the time zone, we can meet in person with companies. But beyond that, it's a really fantastic and exciting market for us. Obviously, Facebook does very well here, so does Twitter, so does YouTube. But there's also a lot of major brands here, major advertisers. So we see it as a really growing market for us. On top of that, culturally, it's a great market for us to come into. The UK, English speaking. I'm from New Zealand. It's a market that I feel reasonably familiar with. It's a lot of reasons.
No, how does it feel? I know you've only just got here, but I'm going to ask you anyway. How different does it feel doing business here than in Silicon Valley, where I guess that they almost put entrepreneurialness in the tap water? Yeah,
so I actually came over. One of the reasons I came over was to attend an event called the Founders Forum. So I've been around a lot of entrepreneurs this week, and in many respects it feels similar. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of very clever people with very visionary people. Some differences though, it's obviously smaller, so just that critical mass of entrepreneurs, investors, people that want to work for startups, you don't feel quite the same. Here, I think what I've also heard speaking to entrepreneurs here, there's a little bit less tolerance for failure here in Europe. So I think one thing that's wonderful about Silicon Valley is if you have a startup and it fails, that's not viewed as an issue. You can still pick yourself up and try again and get jobs. I think here it's maybe a little harder. So the risk profile is perhaps a little different. Regulatory issues are maybe a little more challenging here for startups. But in the same token, it's a great market. I think perhaps there's less competition, so I think there's a lot of positives as well. Now,
David Cameron is obviously very, very keen on this particular sector, and as you know, in the UK at the moment, as elsewhere, it's all about growth. Do you get the impression that the government is listening to people like you and to entrepreneurs who want to actually bring business to the UK?
Well, certainly the event that I attended, the Founders Forum, started off with a reception at 10 Downing Street. David Cameron spoke. He spoke very passionately about how important technology and entrepreneurship is to the UK's growth, so it certainly seemed that it's a priority. For us coming over here, there's been great help actually. Organisations like Think London that really helped us get a foothold here in terms of helping us understand the regulations we needed to go through, helping us find office space. So we personally have found it a really hospitable place for us to enter.
Great, well good luck with it all, and hopefully there are some entrepreneurs out there who know where to get in touch with you now in the UK as well.
Absolutely, and brands as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.